Welcome to Prahar IS. That is, today's topic is important judgment of Supreme Court for Prelims 2021, Part 3. We have already discussed about Part 1 and Part 2, in which Aadhaar verdict, adultery verdict, Sabrimala case, Ayodhya verdict we have already discussed. So now we will be discussing that few more cases. आज का हमारा टॉपिक है सुप्रीम कोर्ट अपहोल्ड SC/ST अमेंडमेंट एक्ट. So see, Supreme Court has upheld the amendment of SC/ST Amendment Act of 2018, in which preliminary inquiry is not a must and no prior approval is also required for the senior officer to file FIR in case of atrocities on SC and ST. The court upheld the constitutionality of Section 18A of Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribe Amendment Act of 2018. Now you can see the sole purpose of 18A was nullify a controversial March 2018 judgment of Supreme Court diluting the stringent anti-bail provision of the original SC/ST Act 1989. Now see the views of court. The High Court would also have an inherent power to grant anticipatory bail in case in which prima facie an offence under the anti-atrocities law is not made out. Besides, a High Court, in exceptional case, could also quash case to prevent the misuse of the anti-atrocities law. However, the court should take care to use his power to grant anticipatory bail only sparingly and in very exceptional cases. It should not become a norm test. It leads to miscarriage of justice and abuse of the process of law. A bench headed by Justice Arun Mishra said a preliminary inquiry is not essential before lodging an FIR under the Act, and the approval of senior police official is not needed. The Act also does not provide an anticipatory bail to the accused being charged with the SC/ST Act. Courts can, however, quash FIR in exceptional circumstances. The court added that pre-arrest bail should not be granted only in extraordinary situation where a denial of bail would mean miscarriage of justice. अब देखते हैं क्या है सेक्शन 18A of SC/ST Act 2018. For the Prevention of Atrocities Act, the preliminary inquiry shall not be required for the registration of a first information report against any person, that is FIR. The provision of section 438, that is pre-arrest bail, of the Code of Criminal Procedure shall not apply to case under the Act, notwithstanding any judgment or order or direction of any court. अब आइए जानते हैं एंटीसिपेटरी बेल के बारे में. सेक्शन 438 of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 lays down that the law on anticipatory bail, when any person has a reason to believe that he may be arrested on the accusation of any committed a non-bailable offence, he may apply to High Court or the Court of Session for the direction under this section, and that court may, if it thinks fit, direct that in the events of such arrest, he shall be released on bail. The provision empowers only the Session Court and the High Court to grant anticipatory bail. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि सेक्शन 438 ऑफ CPC 1973 ये कहता है कि किसी पर्सन को अगर लगता है कि उसका जो अरेस्ट है वो गलत है तो वो अपने बेल के लिए सेशन कोर्ट में और हाई कोर्ट में अप्लाई कर सकता है, और फिर बाद में अगर सेशन कोर्ट या अप्लाई कोर्ट चाहे तो अपने डिसीजन पर उसको बेल पे रिलीज़ कर सकती है. नाउ सी द साइलेंट फीचर्स ऑफ द अमेंडमेंट एक्ट 2018. इट एडेड सेक्शन 18A टू द ओरिजिनल एक्ट. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट, इट एडेड सेक्शन 18A टू द ओरिजिनल एक्ट. मीन्स अगर कोई पर्सन को लगता है कि SC/ST एक्ट उस पर गलत तरीके से लगाया गया है तो वो सेशन कोर्ट में और हाई कोर्ट में अप्लाई कर सकता है बेल के लिए. इट डिलिनिएट्स स्पेसिफिक क्राइम अगेंस्ट शेड्यूल कास्ट एंड शेड्यूल ट्राइब as atrocities and describe strategies and prescribe punishment to the counter this act. It identifies what act constitute atrocities and all offences listed in the act are cognizable. The police can arrest the offender without a warrant and start an investigation into a case without taking any order from the court. The act calls upon all the state to convert an existing session court in each district into a special court to try case registered under it, and provides for the appointment of special public prosecutor for conducting case in a special court. It creates provision for the state to declare areas with high level caste violence to be atrocity prone and to appoint qualified officer to monitor and maintain law and order. मतलब कुछ ऐसे एरियाज़ होते हैं जिसमें एट्रोसिटीज़ प्रोन एरियाज़ बोला जाता है, जिसमें कि SC/ST और अपर कास्ट के बीच में हमेशा लड़ाई होते रहता है, तो वहाँ पे कुछ क्वालिफाइड अच्छे ऑफिसर्स को अपॉइंट किया जाए. इट प्रोवाइड फॉर द पनिशमेंट ऑफ विलफुल नेग्लेक्ट ऑफ ड्यूटीज़ बाय नॉन SC/ST पब्लिक सर्वेंट. इट इज़ इम्प्लीमेंट. इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि जो नॉन SC/ST पब्लिक सर्वेंट हैं, ब्यूरोक्रेटिक ऑफिसर्स हैं, वो कुछ गलत ना करे, वो कुछ फेवर ना कर दे अपर कास्ट को लेके, तो उनके लिए कुछ पनिशमेंट भी है. It is implemented by the state government and UTs, which are provided due to central assistance. Now today's next topic is reservation in promotion is not a fundamental right. First of all, we will see the court's view. The Supreme Court has ruled that the reservation in promotion is not a fundamental right, and the states cannot be compelled to make law in this regard for SC and ST. Article 16 Clause 4, Article 16 Clause 4A of the Constitution are in nature to enable provision vesting a discretion on the state government to consider providing reservation if the circumstances so warrant. It is settled law that the state cannot be directed to give reservation for appointment in public post. It further added that the state is not bound to make a reservation of ST and SC in matter of promotion. However, if the state wishes to exercise its discretion and make such provision, it has to collect quantifiable data showing inadequacy of representation of that class in public servant. Article 16 Clause 4, Article 16 Clause 4A of the Constitution did not confer individual with a fundamental right to claim reservation in promotion. The article empowered the state to make reservation in matter of appointment and promotion in favor of SC and ST only if in the opinion of a state they are not adequately represented in the service of a state. Thus the state government has discretion to consider providing a reservation if the circumstances so warrant. Now see the background. The case pertains to a decision by the Uttarakhand government in 2012. Back then the government had decided to fill a post in public servant without providing reservation to member of SC and ST. Uttarakhand High Court directed the state government in 2019 to implement reservation in promotion by promoting only SC and ST to maintain the quota or marked for the said categories. The decision was challenged in the Supreme Court. Now see what does Constitution say on reservation. This is very important from the exam point of view, mostly from the prelims. Article 14 of the Constitution guarantee equality before law and equal protection of law to everyone. Similarly, Article 16 Clause 1, Article 16 Clause 2 assures citizen equality of opportunity in employment and appointment to any government office. Article 15A generally prohibits any discrimination against any citizen on the ground of religion, caste, sex or place of birth. Additionally, Article 29 Clause 2 bars discrimination against any citizen with regard to admission to educational institute maintained by the government or receiving aid out of the government funds on the ground of religion, race and caste. However, Article 15 Clause 4 and Article 16 Clause 4 state that these equality provisions do not prevent the government from making special provision in matter of admission to educational institution or jobs in favor of backward class, particularly the SC and ST. Article 16 Clause 4A allows reservation to SC and ST in promotion as long as the government believes that they are not adequately represented in government service. Now see what do the precedent says. There are several major Supreme Court judgments that had in past ruled that the Article 15 Clause 4 and Article 16 Clause 4 do not provide a fundamental right. A 5-judge apex court as early 1962 in the M.R. Balaji versus State of Mysore had ruled that the Article 15 Clause 4 is an enabling provision, meaning that it does not impose an obligation but merely leaves it to the discretion of the appropriate government to take suitable action if necessary. The court was hearing a challenge to an order passed by the Eastwell State of Mysore reserving 68% of the seat in engineering and medical colleges for educational and socially backward class and SC and ST. 5 years later in 1967, another 5-judge bench in a CA Rajendran versus Union of India reiterated this position, holding that the government is under no constitutional duty to provide reservation for SC and ST, either at the initial stage of recruitment or at the stage of promotion. The court observed that Article 16 Clause 4 does not confer any right on the citizen's stand, is an enabling provision giving discretionary power to the government to make reservation. The position went to be and reiterated in several other decisions, including the 9-judge bench ruling in Indira Sahni versus Union of India 1992 and 5-judge bench decision in M. Nagaraj versus Union of India 2006. This topic is not important anymore, so we will finish this video. आप इस वीडियो का PDF डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में डाल दूंगा, आप वहाँ से डाउनलोड करके पढ़ सकते हैं और पार्ट 1 और पार्ट 2 का भी वहाँ पे लिंक डाला हुआ है जो कि आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं. अगर आपको ये वीडियो थोड़ा सा इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा तो डू सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर एंड थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.